I'm joined here today by multi-award winning hairstylist, Wella Professionals UK and Ireland creative director, Robert Eaton. Please take a look at some of his work. Wow, right. That was some of Robert Eaton's collections, all of his work over the last few years, actually. Yeah. Some amazing work there, but welcome to the programme anyway,
Thank you.
Robert. Thanks for coming. Yeah, you got in last night, didn't you?
Yes, yeah, late flight, we were all delayed. So
it was delayed, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was so busy in Dublin last night. Everybody was out,
was it really?
out partying as well. So
I hope you weren't out last night.
Oh, no.
Did you hit the town, did you?
I felt like it actually when I got here, but yeah, it was great to be here. So thank you for having me.
Do you know what? I'm absolutely thrilled to get you finally on. You've been on our long list of people
we've been
to get on.
For a while, haven't we? About
we have
this?
indeed, and I'm so thrilled to get you on now. But look, for our viewers, tell our viewers a little bit about you, your background, about your family, business. And
Yeah, so I'm from a hairdressing background, a family business. So Russell Eaton is my dad. My sister's a hairdresser as well, Isabel Eaton. My mum, she's the most important Eaton. She keeps the whole business running and going, all the admin stuff behind the scenes.
Very good.
And we've got two salons in Yorkshire. So the original one in Barnsley is 42 years old now, and then our Leeds salon is in its 10th year. So yeah, we work really hard as a family along with the rest of the team at Russell Eaton. So yeah, and it's kind of gradually evolved and developed over the years, really. I began my career in the industry probably from a really early age. Dad had me working in the salon as a Saturday boy from about the age of 11, something like that.
Very good.
And I kind of just grew up around it. I knew it was what I always wanted to do. So
you used to do Saturdays and things.
Yeah.
Did you do training back then? Did you used to practice on dummy heads?
Yeah.
What was the landscape of your Saturday work?
Yeah, so basically a lot of it was the normal stuff you'd expect to do: sweeping up, whipping foils, just general tidying. I got sort of shampooing a little bit as well, and because a lot of the clients has already been a family business, already knew I was anyway. That they were quite happy for me to practice shampooing on them and stuff as well. So it was a really nice, a nice time to start with and get a really good grounding in the industry and really understand what hairdressing was all about. Because
I think that's good, because I think if you start at such a young age, it becomes part of your DNA, right?
Yeah.
And you practice and you see other stylists on the floor, so you always sort of see people like yourself qualify a little bit sooner. Was that the case?
When I was at school, I did an MVQ level 1, so I'd already done that before leaving. So I did that after school had finished, and so I kind of got a bit of a head start on everybody, as well as the kind of background there as well. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's kind of how it all started. And then from there, it was just a fairly traditional apprenticeship with my dad. Dad's always, still is a really progressive hairdresser. Really, kind of pushes the boundaries, and he's got a great heritage himself within the industry. So I was really lucky to be able to learn from him, and he always entered lots of competitions and events and things as well, which is probably what gave me a bit of a taste for that kind of thing as well, really.
Look, going into that competitions and everything, it does very much inspire. I interview loads of different people, and it's great the way you can hear people who have sort of grown up with it, right? Yeah. In their family businesses, and they sort of come into the industry and see these competitions. It just really sort of accelerates their career, I think. It just really excites them in what they do on a day-to-day basis. Yeah. And in their career, it just it's
yeah, it can do. Certainly when I began in the industry in '96, and I started winning or entering competitions probably sort of 2001, something like that.
Yeah.
So it was a really great way of me learning lots of new skills from other hairdressers, and also, like you said, then the sort of the profiling, the platform within the industry as well. And this is all kind of pre-social media, so it was all very much about trying to get featured in Hairdresser's Journal or some of the trade magazines. It was kind of a really kind of you feel so excited when you saw some of the work that you'd done published as well. So yeah, that's kind of gave me a taste of competitions, and I entered various ones up to the point where I got into the Fame team, and 2003 was a really key
tell me about that, the Fame team. I have that as one of my questions.
Yeah, so I'd always been involved in watching fellowship events, and I'd kind of looked at the Fame team as one of my goals to become part of. So in 2003, it was an amazing year really, because I got into the Fame team. We won the Colour Trophy as well for the first time, and I also won North Eastern Hairdresser of the Year and the British Hairdressing Award. So it was kind of like a bumper year where I really kind of...
How old were you then?
So I was 23.
23,
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it was a really amazing sort of year for me really then.
And had you done loads of competitions before that?
I'd watched Dad enter quite a few, so I'd kind of assisted on collections and things. And there was also one called the Wella Young Brit Challenge, which later became Trend Vision. So I'd done competitions and events within that as well. So, you know, the early days of it, you know, when I think about now, I was so naive as to what I was doing then. And actually, some of the things I draw on now, actually, are the things that went wrong then as well. You just sort of think, actually, I learned so much in those early days, really.
I just think, I mean, even entering the awards back then, you don't really care the outcome, really, do you?
No.
I mean, obviously you want to win, I understand that, but you just enter and you're quite, your creative inspiration behind those entries are a little bit more creative, I've got to say. They're a little bit more out there, really. Would you agree?
That's it. Yeah, and I think, you know, working in the salon as well, you know, I've always had this very good grounding of being in the salon and the sort of the techniques and the traditional stuff that we all use on a day-to-day basis in the salon. But competitions events have always been a way of kind of expressing some of the more creative stuff that we do within the salon as well. So yeah, that year was amazing, and it kind of really kick-started a lot of things for me moving forward, really, and it really gave me a big taste as to what you could get involved with in the industry. I mean, I think one thing to note for anybody who's watching this as well, though, is it's been a bit of a journey to get to the stage we're at now. It's not going to happen. It's happened over many years, really, and there's been some highs and lows within that. You know, I've not always won in awards. I've sometimes come sort of lower down or not even sort of qualified and stuff. So it's kind of been an interesting journey, really, you know, along the way to get to where I am now.
Yeah, very, very true. What do awards mean for you as a person, individually, yourself, and what does it mean for you as a salon?
So from a personal perspective, I always love entering awards because I think it's something that, from a creative perspective, it's a sort of release of creativity that you can share with the industry. But also clients love it as well. I mean, I think from a business perspective, the average client that comes in, they want an amazing experience in the salon, and they want you know, all the customer service and the great technical work that you might do. With the competition part, they love to see you doing well, but it doesn't necessarily bring lots and lots of clients in as well. It's a mixture of everything, really. But what we always say in the salon, if our team members are inspired and motivated, then the work they do gets better and better in the salon, which then makes it a better experience for clients as well. So I think it kind of all works together really, really well. Yeah.
Look, tell me, whenever you put into collections together, this is something I wanted to ask you was myself. How do you do collections? I mean, Robert Eaton's entering the British Hairdressing Awards.
Yeah.
Do you do your own collection, invite the whole team down, or do you know what, I need to work by myself on this and just really focus in on...
A bit about, over the years I've done different things, so sometimes we've had big teams there. At the minute I've got a quite compact little team that I like to work with, so we've got an art team at the salon, so we've got Daniel Couch, Ashley, Maybank, Russell Eaton who work, and Jesse James Jackson, he works with us within the creative stuff as well. If it was a collection I was doing myself, I tend to have quite a compact team that I'm used to working with, so I've got a makeup artist that I always work with, Lucy Flower, a clothes stylist, that can change sometimes, but at the minute I'm working with Claire Frith, and so she knows what I want straight away. So I think sometimes it's good to have a team that you feel really comfortable with, but at the same time also it's good to try new things as well, so occasionally we'll sort of mix that up a bit too. But I think it's taken years to...
So do you do salon collections as well?
So over the last 3 years we've done collections for North East and North Western Hairdresser of the Year, which some of the art team members have both won those categories, but they've also been collections for this salon as well. And I would say our signature style is stuff that's still relatable to salon work as well.
I've got to say your work is amazing.
Thank you.
But it's I mean, the vibrancy of some of those colours that are there as well, but they are very much relatable on High Street right now.
Yeah, and I think because we are a two-salon group and we have to, the money we invest into doing collections has to be relatable to what we can do with those images afterwards. So it's not that we've got an academy where we're sort of creating looks where we're educating from them. It's very much about helping to drive business towards our salon, but at the same time present to the industry hopefully things that are aspirational and inspirational as well.
Inventive as well. I mean, it's progressing that way. I think it's very important. And plus, I think if you do push the creative gene a little bit more with some of your collections, I mean, clients do see that and go, wow, they're super creative, even though they don't want that themselves. They know that you're a creative, inspirational
and I think it depends what you're wanting to get from those collections as well. And I think there's been different points where we've wanted to promote different things really. So sometimes it's more colour focused, sometimes it's a bit more of an editorial edge, which is much more about styling, and that also relates to clients and consumers as well.
Very good, very good. Look, tell me a little bit about, I want to delve into the role of your new position with Wella.
Yes.
So it's technical director for UK and Ireland.
Yes, yeah.
How much of an honour was that for you?
Oh, it was amazing, yeah. I mean,
how did that come about, can I ask?
So I've been working with Wella on and off for many years, really. So I began my career working with Wella products, and then I've worked with other manufacturers in between, and then come back back home to Wella afterwards, and I've been working with them for about the last 6 or 7 years. And I think over that 6 or 7 years, it's just been a relationship that's kind of grown and developed to the point where they gave me the role of technical director.
That's amazing.
So,
I mean, no better person for the role, mind you, I have to say. But it must have been quite an honour for them to knock on your door. Did you get a phone call? Did you get a meeting with them? What was it?
Again, something that happened over time, really, and it just sort of gradually evolved to that point. And I think I was working so closely with them on different events and things that it just seemed like a natural fit, really. And there's some amazing guest artists within the Wella family as well. Yeah. So it's kind of working alongside all those people as well. And for me, this role is great because I can develop new colours and help them promote new products and services in the industry as well. So there's lots of really exciting things to come that I can't actually talk about yet, but you watch this space at the end of this year, you'll see some really amazing stuff as well. Things like working on the Trend Vision show as well, so you can see some of the wigs behind us now actually that I've kind of brought along, so you can see how we bring to life some of the colour portfolio as well for Wella. So yeah, it's a really exciting role, and really sort of excited to see how it develops and moves forward, really.
So look, I mean, what exactly is the role consist of? I mean, it's doing shows. I mean, you did it's almost like an exhibition, wasn't it? At the Trend Vision, this was an exhibition of what you did, and it was 10 different wig pieces, wasn't it? Yeah,
12 actually. Yeah,
12. Sorry.
Yeah. So the colour show we did last year was actually related to the launch of Colston Perfect Me Plus. So it was very much about bringing the portfolio to life. And it was a really big presentation on stage at the Roundhouse in Camden. So with professional models, it's not always easy to do some of the colour work that you can see behind. So it's very much about working on wigs so that we can really bring the portfolio together to life on stage, but on the very best models as well. But the rest of the role really is so varied, really. So next week I'm flying out to Morocco to do a show over there with Darren Ambrose and some other Wella guest artists as well.
Amazing.
So it's it's really a mixed role, really. So it's exciting.
Very good. That's amazing. That is. But just bear in mind as well, some of these the wig pieces, they are very good. I mean, a lot of hairdressers would use these on their professional photography models, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And it's a good way. I mean, Robert's going to actually touch on this during the classes, aren't you? How to create these and what wigs to use and.
Yeah, I think hopefully as well with today's class, it's very much about kind of explaining the behind the scenes stuff really, and how we put collections together, and also how you kind of work with colour on professional models, working on wigs. And the collection I'm going to bring to life today is very much about, I'm inspired by pinks and violet tones, and I've got a blonde and a brunette, and I'm just going to bring a sort of colour story together with techniques that hopefully you can all take back and use in the salon, but have also got a creative edge as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to everybody seeing
Very excited about that, very excited. Before we finish up, I just wanted to ask you a couple more questions.
Of course,
actually. Look, I mean, you've been working with your dad for many years, and I just wanted to say, how much of an influence was he on your career? And is there anything that sticks in your head that he said to you as a young age that's always sort of grounded you in your whole career?
Yeah, do you know, Dad's always been a massive influence, and I've been really lucky that he is such a progressive hairdresser, and he's got an amazing heritage.
He's always been at the top.
Yeah, that's it, yeah, and he's always kind of, even when I was kind of still at school, he knew I was interested in hairdressing, he'd buy me books and, kind of write things in them as to sort of give me inspiration as to what can be achieved in the industry as well. So yeah, he really has been a massive influence and very supportive as well, with both myself and my sister and other team members that have worked with us over the years as well. But I think what's quite nice about how our brand's developed, so the sort of Eaton brand, really it's kind of, we've got the heritage of Dad and what he's built up within the industry as well. And then it's been injected by the youth, myself, my sister, and obviously our art team as well. So, but yeah, he's been amazing support and influence. But I think one of the key things that Dad's always, it's always been about working hard and just being really dedicated to what we do, dedicated to our craft, and just make sure we keep progressing forward as well. And I think that's hopefully what we've managed to do really. And it's, when still doing as well, we've got lots of other things that we want to try and achieve as well. So.
Very good, very good. Look, there's another thing I wanted to ask you was your strengths and weaknesses. Do you have strengths and weaknesses?
I mean, everybody does. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I think I think my career, like everybody else's, it's got to evolve and keep changing as well. Mm-hmm. And I have phases. I'm kind of an all-round hairdresser, so I do colour work as well as cutting and styling as well. And I find I have phases where I'm really passionate and really love colour, and then I might get more into editorial styling, and I love that area for a little while as well. Mm-hmm. I mean, I love watching. I've been watching some of your masterclasses actually, and you kind of learn from everybody that you watch really as well. Mm-hmm. I think one of my weaknesses probably would be juggling creative work and then running the salons as well. It's a really difficult thing to do.
It is. I find that myself.
Yeah, you probably identify with that as well. And I think it's making time to kind of put into the creative work and get your mindset into the right place, whilst also making sure you're you're hopefully being the right kind of person leading the salon and identifying the needs of everybody that works for you as well. So
like a game of
my team are watching. I hope we get that right. But yeah, that's probably an area that I think I'm always working on, and getting that work-life balance right. But I guess all hairdressers say that.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I mean, we try to identify that within a team meeting ourselves, actually.
Yeah.
We asked all the team, what are our strengths and what are our weaknesses, and it was actually great to get some feedback off them.
Yeah.
What they believed was their strengths and what we needed to work on, and and it was very interesting. So we put them all up in the staff room. This is what we need to work on.
Learn to listen to what people want as well, because it's so easy to get so busy and channeled into what you're doing. And the guys that work in the salon know that I'm like that. I'm always kind of running around from one thing to another, organising different things. But it's making sure you stay focused on that one area and giving it everything you possibly can.
I totally couldn't agree more with that. Actually, if you're going to do something, do it
right.
100%.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to, because otherwise it just it creates chaos in your life, I think.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so listen, I'm very excited. We're going to get ourselves ready for your classes now. It's going live at 10:30. So if you don't have a ticket, you can actually go into the notes below the video and click the link, and you can get your ticket and take a place. I'm very excited.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, so we'll see you shortly anyway at 10:30. Okay?
Thanks
a lot, Robert.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Hairdressing Live. I'm Eugene Suleiman.
Hairdressing Live is the future of education, and I'm Christelle Landquist, the Global Creative Technical Director for TG.
Welcome to Hairdressing Live. I'm Alan Smith, founder of Fantastic Hairdressing. Hairdressing Live, the future of education, and I'm Tom Connell.
This is Hairdressing Live. If you like what you've seen, leave a comment below and subscribe to our YouTube channel.